Libra, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your August monthly reading. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit today. We're going to jump right into the tarot. Thank you all for all the love as I have leapt into new territory with different content between the Sunday sessions, and now it's moving to Monday. We getting that weekly vibe for the whole collective, as well as some all signs, Lionsgate. Just, I wanted to say thank you. If I haven't personally hearted or commented, just know that I read every comment, and I appreciate every positive message you send my way of support and love. And I send it right back to you. All right, let's get started, Libra. I'm excited to see what's in store for the Libra Collective for August. Let's thank Spirit real quick. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Libra. Thank you for all of your support as well, and for your guidance. The energy just shifts, doesn't it, when we close our eyes and we pause and we have a spirit of gratitude. It's such a beautiful well. It's a wellspring of love. Whenever you're afraid or feeling separateness, just close your eyes and you'll feel Spirit lean in. We just have to make space for that and tune into it, right? You may do. You're like, Jenna, look down, the pre-shuffle. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. I mean, that's some happiness, bliss, harmony. That's the Libran vibe, the Venusian vibe. Life is beautiful. It truly is when you take pause to appreciate it. All the wonders of our experiences, good and bad, if you look at it through the lens of our eternal natures, it's not so bad, is it? Lately, I've been getting really excited about that. Just, wow, I wonder what's around the corner in this life and beyond. Like, really, when you think of like how magical all the species of the animals are, all the vastness of our universe, like, how could you not be excited? It's a frequency we can step into it at any time. It's one thing I didn't realize when I started this spiritual path, just that how accessible these energies are if you pay attention to them. It's like hidden right before our very eyes, right? It's so obvious. It's, again, the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. It's harvest season. It is. It literally is harvest season, where we are really taking this moment to pause at all of our efforts. Everything we planted seeds so long ago, Libra, haven't we? Isn't it time to take a pause and enjoy it? Enjoy the work that you're doing. Enjoy what you've created. Enjoy the people around you. What a beautiful tone to set right off the bat, Libra. All right, current energies. We'll see if those come out. Ooh, all right, we're going to... Ooh, they said don't do that. They want me to just take whatever. There's going to be less than that flying out. I don't want to go. But I saw the Lovers and the 8 of Swords sneak out. So some of you could be holding off, really giving energy in that. Yeah, as the Hermit. Spirit saying, just keep going deeper. There is no end. You know, I heard something the other day and I thought, wow, what a beautiful way to connect these dots, right? The more you go in, it's like a Russian doll. I've equated it to the onion, but I think the Russian doll's kind of cool because it's like vast dimensions, even of our own selves, right? When you think of like time being on one level, one existence in the here and now, it's like we have all these layers we can just bounce around in, like a Russian doll. Still the same, but different versions. All right, y'all taking me deep. Yeah, y'all are going, you're like, you're going deep. You're traveling deep, Libra. into the inner recesses. Wow. I mean, the Six of Swords is the card of traveling, and you're going straight inward, traveling deep inside. And, you know, the Hermit is, they're on this spiritual pilgrimage, on this spiritual journey, and they've earned the right to shine their own light out into the vastness of the universe. And I mean, you have a new depth, Libra, that you're stepping into this month. And perhaps it's only come from leaving certain things behind. All right. You're telling me that you've grown wise on your path, Libra, right off the bat here in August. The challenge, the Nine of Pentacles, to take a moment, appreciate what you have created, Libra. Look around you. Look at the life that you've built. Look at the people around you. Look at the work that you've done. Look back and just go, wow. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible, Libra. This is the card of standing in your own independent, enjoying the finer things vibe. And this is so Venusian Libran, right? Beauty, inner and outer beauty, enjoying the richness of life. I hope that you're taking advantage of this energy. It's in the challenging position. So you may not recognize this about yourself, Libra. You may be so busy, doing so much. Are you really taking stock of the place that you have arrived in within yourself, where you should be feeling safe and secure because you have that? And if you don't, the challenge is to recognize the ways in which you've created a beautiful life. You may not have everything that you desire, that you want yet. Isn't that so? We're always seeking and desiring. Can you just sit and rest and think about where you were years ago? I remember when I barely had 2 nickels. I was counting change when I was younger, living on the road, right? And there was a freedom in that, but also a dread. I feel like it's no time to feel lack. Okay, Libra? This is about standing in abundance, in the riches, okay? And it feels a little bit more, not less necessarily, this is the card of material riches, but because of your current and crossing energy, I can't help but think this is about the deep caverns of your spiritual nature and the work you've done and the integration, right, of recognizing all those versions of yourself that you have lived out in your lifetime and kind of realizing that it's all connected, this web of your life experiences to where you are now. Page of Cups. That's the overall general energy. Now, you can look at the page. Look at that. She's so free. I was just talking to Sagittarius about mermaids. This is really cute, fun energy. I think that there might be a curiosity this month that arises. It could be around studying something new. It could be around exploring a new connection. But it feels playful. Look at all the fishes. She's got an abundance of love going on. Like the ace is having a cup, right, of love. You have so much love to give. And Libras love. They love love. Romantic, platonic, you're just in love, right? In love with life. This is actually giving it out, okay? Not just holding it, like for you know, it's great to hold it within. This is a month where it's time to like give it out there, okay? Which means letting people know, right, that you're here to give. And we're not talking about overgiving. This also could be somebody wanting to give you love, okay? But I'm getting this whole let your light shine vibe, Libra. Opportunity, the Hanged Man. I'll tell you what, there's something deeply spiritual going on, something deeply spiritual afoot here for this month, Libra. I'm saying Libra a lot. It's like Spirit's like, are you listening, Libra? Oh yeah, you're listening. You're listening. We have 2 of the deepest cards in the deck between the current energy you're swimming in and the opportunity take pause. This has been coming a lot because this came up in the weekly spiritual reading this week and a lot in the portal, the Lionsgate portal messages around gaining enlightenment. I think, dare I say, that because of the work you've done to overcome certain patterns and cycles, you've now reached an equivalent of a type of self-actualization in that Russian doll. You have a new perspective of yourself. And that is changing everything around you that you see. It's like you got a new pair of glasses. And they are X-ray glasses. Some of you are really glowing up in your gifts, your spiritual gifts. You're really deepening in your spiritual work. You could look this on a simple level and say there's stagnating energy, but I don't think so, Libra. This for me is the card of surrender with so much hope and faith because you have this intrinsic reconnection going on that is very, very deep. Immediate future, 9 of Wands. This is symbolic to me in this deck of being a warrior. Warrior prince, warrior princess. Recognizing that you've been through quite a bit in life. But when we're forged with fire, we don't burn, we actually transform. So there's something in the what you don't see coming here into the future. You know what's interesting? Despite all the bruising and the battering and whatever the currents of life have thrown at you, this year I'm getting for a lot of you. Again, this is the card of not seeing yourself as a victim, but as a victor. Not as a someone who's succumbing to the difficulties of life, but triumphing over them and overcoming them. This is that determination to keep going. And this is less to do to, I'm getting less to do with the wounding and the hurt and the pain and the drama of that, and more to do with your determination to expand and grow spiritually deeper than you ever thought possible. You're traveling so deep that there's now this new, it's almost as though when you go into a cave, right? And you're exploring a cave, I think this was in Outer Banks where they went into the cave and they're looking for the riches, proverbial, right? It's such a metaphor, a lot of the shows we watch. And they had to go, in order to get to the richness, they had to go into the waters. And they had to dive deep and they had to hold their breath, right? And they have to trust that on the other side was what they were looking for. That's what I'm getting here. Trust as you go, you've already gone into the cave. Now you've been going in, swimming in these deep waters, and you've been swimming. You know, that's what I got because she's swimming. She's swimming. Just keep swimming. Okay, Libra? That's that overall general energy. And you're going to be popping out. And you're going to open up your eyes and you're going to see all of this richness around you. It's like you're going to a whole new domain internally. There's some kind of conversation you're going to have with your wounded self this month. I can't wait to clarify this because this is very, very deep. Libra, I don't think you realize how deep this is. This is the journey. This is your spiritual journey we're talking about, okay? Wow, I can't. I just got goosebumps because Spirit's like, you got it. Jenna, you got it. Sometimes I have doubt, and let this speak to you. I have doubt about being the translator, right? Like, am I getting it right, Spirit? And, you know, you may ask yourself that and ask Spirit that. Am I getting it right? Am I getting life right? Am I getting my path right? And Spirit's like, well, part of it is get those confirmations. You get those confirmations. And I asked Spirit a long time ago, when I'm on the right path, I want to feel it, like literally physically feel it. And that's why most of my confirmations from Spirit is a rising of the shivers or the goosebumps or whatever it is to you. That's when I get, yeah, it's doing it again. It's such a, like, I was like, whoa, you know, it's like a zing. Spirit zings me. Does Spirit zing y'all? But it's like, it's a good feeling, y'all. It's like, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. All right, we're okay. Wow, this is different. I've never done this. They wanted to go immediately to this conversation that you're having this month around your wounded self. It's what you don't see coming. Wow, I can't wait to see what this says. Oh, God, the Ten of Cups, which kept coming out during the pre-shuffle. Spirit, oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Libra, the Ten of Cups, the Justice, and the Lovers. You're having a conversation with your wounded self this month, and you're saying, just forgive everything. Forgive it all. Just rise above it, Libra. You're not a victim. Oh my God. This is true balance, making peace with the parts of you that got really wounded, that felt like whether you don't feel like you're lovable or not worthy of success, and you had it mirrored out to you, if you felt abandonment, all the things that make you feel small, Libra. You're like, I forgive it all. I forgive everything that ever made me feel less than. Wow, this is powerful. Oh, I just got the goosebumps again. I mean, oh my God. I'm going to show you, see what y'all pick up from that. I mean, this is very deep. I wouldn't be reading it this deeply if it wasn't for this current and crossing energy. You're traveling so deep that you're finding that you're popping out through those emotional waters and you're extracting the golden nuggets of your journey. And you're like, if I had known while I was going through all of this BS, the past whatever, months, years, weeks, to arrive here, well, maybe next time I go on another journey, I'm going to look at it a little differently. And that's what I think's happening, because you've got a new journey coming, Libra, that's full of so many amazing things. I mean, the Ten of Cups is the holy grail of the emotional joy, peace, fulfillment, love, happiness, and coming from the most balanced place possible. I think this is you falling in love with your path, with your spiritual journey, and with your very life itself. I can't believe we went straight there. Spirit's like, just go to the golden nugget, Jenna. Go to the golden nugget. Libra needs to hear this. All right. It's you standing on your own and resourcing all of that within because you dove deep. You dove deep, Libra. Oh my God, I keep getting this whole reading is like, I'm just might as well just be plugged into the goose feather vibration, goose pump, whatever you call it. The goosebumps. I'm in Goosebumpville. Where are we going? They want it to be on the Hanged One. Eight of Wands, the Devil, and the Page of Pentacles. Yep, that opportunity, right? To go deep, deep, deep within. Beyond the toxic patterns. Beyond anything distorted. And this is the distortion of your experiences. The distorted perception. Spirit is saying, sit and sink into this place. You have an opportunity this month to release so much, Libra. We're talking like going way beyond. When the Buddhists and the monks, we're talking the Rumi, like beyond, okay? The swirling dervishes, the ecstatic dance. There is some sort of ecstatic answers coming in of connecting those Russian dolls and the hero's journey and going so deep. You're putting energy towards going, I'm telling you, you're diving into the water and you're like, I don't care if there's monsters in there. I don't care if there's sharks. I don't care if there's jellyfish. Ella and I watched, you have to watch this. It is so good. The Young Woman in the Sea. I hope I'm not getting it wrong, but it's about Trudy, who was the first woman to cross the English Channel. It is incredible, y'all. This woman back in the 1900s swam through a field of jellyfish, getting stung all along the way. That's courage. That's true heroine bravery. You're showing me I have the courage. I have what it takes to go so deep to look at the self-criticism, the judgment, the negativity, the toxicity, everything that you would consider less than, lower, negative, and learn from it and forgive it. The challenge is that, it was interesting, this came out. Spirit wants you to rest for a moment and dwell in this deep, deep, deep place. Like you're going to pop out into this cave of golden nuggets, and Spirit says, sit there. Sit your ass there. Arrive in that place and look around and just take it in. Because I think what's going on here, the challenge this month, is that you have decided not to invest in something that you could have committed to. I feel like you bypassed some sort of timeline. Like you almost hopped on repeating a pattern, Libra. You almost hopped on, like you rescued yourself, Libra, from repeating a pattern. And Spirit's like, did you see it? Did you really understand that's what you did? You, out of your own free will, you bypassed repeating a cycle, a pattern. Because this is about you standing in your own independent energy, right? Enjoying where you have arrived through this deep, deep inner work you've been doing, and being deeply devoted and committed to your own journey of emancipation, of resilience, of perseverance, of regulating the self, and putting distance between the things, people, places, and things that really are not going to serve you, Libra. The challenge is making sure you don't do that again and again. It's almost like there's going to be things that come at you this month, and you have to be very discerning and understand, some things are not going to be worth your time, Libra. Some of it's going to be thoughts that aren't worth your energy leakage, people that aren't worth your energy, right? Don't invest in things, right? That it's too much of a leap to meet in the energy. Stay committed to self and in your own independence. Some of you are breaking free from overgiving and overfeeding a dynamic, whether that's being there too much for your friends and letting them dump everything on you, or being in an unhealthy situation in love, or being in an unhealthy agreement in work, in business. There's something Spirit is saying you bypass some sort of toxic cycle and make sure you do not invest in it. See it for what it is. Pause long enough. The answers have come. You know what isn't healthy for you and what doesn't serve you, Libra. Trust your judgment. I'm getting that. Around the things that you commit to. Do not let it detract you from your commitment to yourself. And that is around what is best for you, Libra. Ooh, those all want to come out. That's too many. All right, so the overall general energy, which is wild. I did this completely backwards. But that's the thing. Like, you might be compelled to go backwards. We're going into a retrograde, y'all. Go back to a friend that was unhealthy in your life. Go back to a past ex that was unhealthy in your life. Whatever it is that you might be pulled backwards into, Spirit is saying, be careful. Your job is to keep moving on, okay? This energy of going deep within, standing in your own energy, Spirit wants you to celebrate all of the playful energy that you have accessible to you this month and make the right choices. Okay? If you make the right choices, some of you are saying, I'm not going to be in any kind of situation where there's too much interference and too much confusion, too much illusion, too much toxicity, too much of whatever. Your overall general energy is to be mindful of what you put your energy toward and to flee, literally flee from situations that you know aren't going to serve you, Libra. You have choices to make this month around holding the energy frequency and enjoying your life, but not letting anything drain you from that enjoyment. Whether it's too hard of pushing yourself too hard in your work, pushing yourself too hard to make a relationship work. It's like take your foot off the gas pedal. That's what Spirit's saying. And move away. Move away. Because life is to be enjoyed. Okay? As you go into and you sit, it's about putting that energy, letting that love come to you and celebrating that, and also fleeing from the energies that leave you all in a state of emotional turmoil. Libras are so known for that, like trying to make a decision or people pleasing or taking energy in that isn't going to serve us. So Spirit is saying, you have now known what it's like to go deep within. Your outcome is so freaking beautiful. I just feel like there's going to be some tests this month along the way about going backwards. But Spirit's saying you've already learned the lesson. You conquered the cycle. You're going to feel the echoes. I call them like phantom echoes. I'll get a phantom echo from a great love of my life. And then if I feed into it and go, whoa, did I make the right decision? It's like you second guess, Libra. And then it fills you with all this self-doubt. Whatever it is that you second guess, Spirit is saying, it's just this reverberation of this echo of when you didn't trust yourself, of when you were going in directions that didn't serve you, giving your energy to people that weren't going to be healthy for you. All right, Libra, gosh, this is such a clear message as the Spirit's conveying. Let's get some advice. Get some advice here. And then we're going to pull a Starseed Oracle, Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're heading in a brand new passionate direction. Sweethearts, brand new, brand spanking new, being lit up from within, glowing. You're like, but it's sad. It's sad because I don't want to let go of certain things, certain people. Like you're even letting go of the way you used to be, Libra. You need to be gentle with yourself this month. Okay? You're letting go of a lot of karmic energy around soulmate bonds, past soulmate bonds. And I know we've been talking about this. It is a process. That's why they are echoes, all right? The further out you skip a stone, the further out that ripple gets, it affects the whole ocean, but it gets less and less and less and less, okay? So whatever it is that you're releasing, whatever had power over you, Libra, you've gone through that swim. You've arrived on the other side. Bask in the beauty of the new, lighter frequencies that surround you. Don't go back, okay? Don't go backward, only forward, okay? You will be releasing. Your advice is to continue to release the bonds of the past. The you of the past that was trying to survive in an unhealthy climate. You were surviving. You did it. You made it through it. Now it's time to appreciate this new vibration that you're in and welcome in new people. I'm seeing new soul contracts, new people with the ace, and making room by letting go of the people that I think you've already been doing this work. I feel like Spirit's saying, good job. Good job, Libra. A lot of you've already been doing this. Okay? This isn't foreign information. All right, let's get the Starseed Oracle to finalize this reading. I'm telling you what you don't see coming is a beautiful, beautiful vibration ahead of you. It's like you've made it through the worst. All right, this came flying out. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Let's see what this has to say. Lost lands. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. Yeah. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth or creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you've received are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this time. Some think that lost lands exist in the past. Others believe they exist today in a different dimension. It's interesting that I took you through that visual, because it is literally like seeing a lost land, finding the golden nuggets. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of lost lands such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon exists within you. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so we can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. The Starseed activation. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper, I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. Well, this might be much deeper than even this lifetime. This is much deeper. Oh my God, this portal is like a karmic clearing, not of this life's happenings, but other life happenings. Whoa. No wonder this is so deep. This is soul deep, Libra. Wow. Holy Moses. All right. Wow. Okay. Take one final look at this. Holy. All right. That's an incredible imagery. Deep, deep releasing. You've got some new gifts coming in, Libra. Brand new gifts. Sending love. I'll see you soon. I'm going to start doing weeklies, y'all. I love reading the energy. So it's time for me to start maintaining some sort of consistency. I'm going to get on a schedule, y'all. So you'll be able to expect weekly messages on a certain day of the week. Our weekly collective spiritual messages will be every Monday. I'll still be doing the monthlies, but don't tell anybody. But Libra's going to come first. So what can I say? I love y'all. I'm a part of you. You're a part of me. Sending love.